All right, it's time to elevate your meal tonight with a little baked chicken and dressing. We're gonna start off with some of this Swanson chicken broth, just 3/4 of a cup. Then we're gonna get some stale bread. If you got some stale bread in your house, I use this one right here. If it's not stale, just throw it in the oven for a little bit. Like that off in there. It's about 6 of them or so. I don't want that much. We're gonna put some ingredients in there with it. Break these up into little pieces. Okay, see how stale that is? It's kind of tough, but that's why we got the broth in there and everything else is going to put this nice presentation. So we're making a dressing. For those of y'all who don't know the difference between dressing and stuffing. Stuffing is a little different. Stuffing basically is stuffed. We're not stuffing this in anything. We're dressing a chicken. We're going to throw on top when we're done with all the ingredients. But you just break these up in about half-inch slices. Pieces, and just get that kind of. Don't sort out on the bottom. This is gonna soak up all of that chicken broth. If you think it's a little dry, don't worry because that chicken is gonna cook and create more broth and just drop right off into that. Okay? So let's set this to the side. Let's get our vegetables together. All right. First, we're gonna start with some parsley, and I'm gonna use my chef knife. All right. It's actually a chef knife. If it's shaped like this, it's a chef knife. Okay? That's the shape of it. With parsley, cutting parsley, I like to leave the little rubber band on there. Start at the end. Bend your fingers in so you don't chop off your fingernails. And just machine, all right? All right, we're gonna take that, we're gonna put that right on top of all this, all right? That's why I love parsley. That's gonna give this some good flavor when it cooks. All right, next, don't worry about cleaning up the messes. It's all going the same place. A couple of stalks of celery, thinly sliced, same technique. Keep that finger in. If your finger's like this, you're gonna cut it off, so keep it in, all right? And then just with the machine. We're going to cut that real thin. Like this, walking down the celery. We cut this whole thing up. So these are like the main ingredients to most, I would say, Southern cooking is the trifecta of onions, celery, okay, bell peppers if that's your thing. But onions and celery are just key to some good baked foods. Chicken in this case. We'll get to the chicken in a moment. All right. So we're gonna dump that off in there too. All that goodness. Glory be to God. Here we go. All right. And then one more thing. We're gonna throw in some grapes. Okay. We have these grapes right here. We're gonna put all these. About a half a cup of grapes. Okay. Set that off in there. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to bust down an onion properly. All right, here we are, just so you know. You probably see videos of people who, I'm gonna take that off. I don't worry about the skin too much, but I like to just cut it into quarters. Oops, lost one. I can cut it into quarters and get that outer layer, that paper layer off. If I can get it off the half, I will. All right, so we want to have that side facing away from you, all right? And we're going to cut across 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? And then we're going to keep it like that. Keep your fingers together, 2 fingers like that, 1 like that, and then we're just going to chop that, get that everywhere, man. It doesn't have to be diced now. If you want to keep going, cut it a little smaller. The kids don't like onions. They don't like the taste of onions. Look, the onions are magical. The more you cut them, the less you see them. So, I'm cooking this for adults, but if you got kids, mix your onions. And if you're lazy and you don't like chopping onions, just get you some dried mixed onions from the grocery store and just, be lazy and throw it in there. It'll come out the same, but there's something special about fresh onions. Way better. Also, make sure if you're doing this, use a sharp knife because a sharp knife is a safe knife. All right, you can't do that with a dull knife. You'll be like, and it'll get, messed up. So we're gonna throw all of that, get this out the way. We're gonna throw all of that into this pan. Okay. All right, goodness gracious. Now, seasoning. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna mention the seasoning: salt, pepper, monosodium glutamate, turmeric, and a little bit of garlic. Or you can just get this right here, adobo, all right? This is some good stuff, it's all purpose, it gets you everything. But if you're, you're the type of person that needs to do their own seasoning blends, just do what I just said. But when it comes to seasoning, just look at the ingredients. If you like the ingredients, use it. All right, you can use whatever seasoning you want. Then last, because garlic is king, we're gonna throw in a couple of tablespoons of minced garlic. Okay. I'm just guesstimating minced garlic. Guesstimating. Then we're gonna put in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I don't recommend robust as well as regular, but just a little bit. It's just gonna keep it from getting too dry. Okay. Just mix those up slightly, that garlic brown. Then, last but not least, just I started this last night. So I got some marinated chicken thighs that I marinated in that adobo, which has salt, pepper, and garlic and turmeric. We're just gonna throw those bad boys right on top. All right. I got more chicken than I need, so I will make another pan of this, but this is, good, about 4 or 5 pieces here, skin and all. I want the skin up. And that's it. What I would say do is just throw that in the oven for about, 30, 40 minutes on 350. Check it after 20, 25 minutes. Convection oven is a little better. But tell me how you like it in the comments below, and now I'm going to try it myself here in about 30, 40 minutes. Looks like this big chicken's finished. And we're gonna put it right here on this plate, right on top of my fork, because I ain't got no home training. We're gonna take it out the way. I'm gonna try this, man. Look at this. Look at that. That looks juicy and delicious. And if I serve this to somebody, it'd be like, minus the fork, excuse me, but like, here you go. Dinner is served. Tell me guys what you think. Tell me what you think, guys. Let me try this. Okay. Now that's some dressing. I'm gonna dig in. Y'all try this too. Cook this right now. Cook this right now.